You can't walk up to me and tell me, oh, you want me to travel with you to Mauritius or Casablanca or wherever.
Princess,
and
oh me.
You don't have any intention, any ulterior motive.
What if he's just trying to be your friend?
What?
What if he's just trying to be your friend? He probably enjoys your company.
Sammy, let's not go there. You and I know it's not true.
Okay, guys, what happens when the camera stops rolling? When the light goes dims? When the buzz that comes with the Big Brother Naija fade away? With some housemates soaring like eagles, while others looking for the life they have hoped for in obscurity. On today's episode, we're delving into untold stories, one that concerns those that once lived in Nigeria's most popular house. My name is Samuel Jacob, and of course, I am an ex-Big Brother Naija housemate. With my guest, a very pretty, amazing, beautiful, powerful woman, as an ex-housemate as well. We'll be delving into untold stories, one that will come with clarity, one that will come with inspiration. My guest is Princess Francies, and she's an entrepreneur, an ex-housemate, obviously, and a very, very industrious person. Hi, Princess. How are you?
Hello. Hi, Sam.
Welcome to Big Sam Voice. You look good, by the way, Princess. How that you've been making money, and you know all the people that are low-key, that are living life with, God, when?
Sammy.
Princess, you forgot about me, Princess.
Did I?
For real, I felt like we had a connection on the show, and for some weird reason, things didn't work out between us. We didn't even. Princess, what's going on?
Relax.
God, my precious.
You'll be fine. Trust me.
How are you now, dog? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
How is Abuja? How is everything?
Well, Abuja is fine. Everything is good. We thank God.
Beautiful, beautiful. So before we delve properly into the main gist, which you are aware about, we're talking fame or fade, life after Big Brother Naija. We're both housemates. I did 7 weeks on the show. She had her own weeks as well. But the gist right now is what? Life post Big Brother Naija. Before we delve into the topic, I want us to introduce the question of the week. You guys know what's up already with this segment. It's one that will put some laughter in your face, some good vibe on your face. So let's introduce Princess to what the vibe is on this segment.
Okay.
So Princess, with this segment here, we throw out questions to our listeners on social media, on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And we get a response, we read it out. And the question for this week is, what's your greatest regrets? You get me? So we throw out that question and people responded. Funny response, annoying ones. Some we can't even. I don't have the mind to say it right here. You get me? I want to throw that question at you.
Let's have
first. Yes, I'm throw that question at you first because it has been a very eventful past 2 years for me and you. So you have regrets. Tell me, Princess, what's your greatest regrets in this time, in real time, in this hour?
Well, truthfully, I don't think I have any regrets.
Wow, God has been so good to Princess. Tell me about it.
I don't think I have any regrets. Life has been so good. I mean, God will be angry with me if I say I have any regrets, if I say he hasn't been good to me. So he has, and yeah, I don't think I have any regrets. No, maybe.
I have regrets too. Wait, I have. So, you know how for me, life started after, as soon as I left, I felt like I was bettered when I left the show. Because prior to the show, I was living under my parents. I was totally dependent on my father, and I was not so close to him for money, for shelter, for the least 100 naira for data, 15 MB that year. When I get the vibe now, I was street.
Wow.
They get me? I was totally dependent on my dad. The show was what took me out of the house. The initial idea I had for leaving the house was graduating and looking forward to NYC. I won't be copper, and the only option was to leave the house with that. And that was what I was looking forward to, and God brought BBN. It's a fresh, soft Naija boy where I've been now.
Sweet boy. I get the vibe.
I'm actually very sweet, by the way. You get me? So, I left the house and life started for me. For a guy that was totally dependent on his dad, to a guy that has to take care of his business and still has to take care of his family. You know, you just wake up, see life don't change for you. Everything's up, maybe that. You get me? So, there's a lot of regrets. And one of my regrets is...
Say.
There's this very nice lady that I met one time. Come on, don't give me that face. It's about a woman before. Is it about will it be about a man?
Okay.
I should have handled it better. Princess, I should. There was a good vibe between me and her for like a year. It was like a contract.
Wow.
There was a good, not like I'm saying it's like a contract, because everything ended in like a year.
Okay.
You get me? Good vibe, good chemistry. We're just chilling and having a good time. But not seen before. It was there. It was.
Oh, it was online.
It was
Okay.
all online.
Okay.
She was so sweet. Igbo woman. Shout out to all the Igbo women out there. You get me? She was really sweet, and we just stopped talking to each other.
Why?
I think I messed up. You know how you're trying to find your foot with all the distraction and all the temptation. That's why as a man you need to be principled. You need to know. You need to decide and stick to it, because right now there's so much regret, because you know when they say you won't know what you have until you lose it. I felt it.
Oh wow.
I went through a lot. You get me? The regret is this, Princess. The way I handled trying to get her back. I got locked up. I should have just,
That
you know what? If she's gone,
she probably would have come back.
probably. But I did like, hey, I know I fucked up. I'm just trying to get this shit to get. I was just trying to explain myself, trying to see how I can have her back on board. So that's like my only regret so far. But the rest is the lessons I've learned from them, and I'm a better person today.
That's okay. It's not much of a regret.
It's a regret. I've no call her. I've no text her. This is Valentine. I won't text. Thank God I no text.
Well, that's okay. Why I say I don't have any regrets is this. Before I went on the show, I was a hustling young lady. You get, I was hustling. I was doing a lot of things. I mean, everybody knows that I was a taxi driver.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So I think I like that about you as well, because you told me this same situation on the show. I know we still have question of the week segment to dive into, but I saw a video on your YouTube, because I did a few research about you. I knew you're my friend, but I need to go check out something just to be sure who my girl is right now.
Yeah.
And it was about this. You did a vlog in your car. You picked a passenger, and I enjoyed watching it. I don't know why you stopped doing it. For real, you can actually have like a collaboration with maybe Bolt or some sort of, and just do a Princess X passenger situation around Abuja. You get me?
That's right.
You get me? So it was really good to watch.
Yeah.
But I just figured it was one episode and that.
I know.
You get me? But let's go straight to what the question of the week, which is, what's your greatest regret? So I'll read the response. Well, then we might talk about some. I just want you to react to the way you feel.
Yeah.
You get me? And the first response is not sleeping with more men before I got married.
What?
Not banging more men before I got married. So she's regretting that she would have had more episodes as a single lady or a cheating lady before she settled down. Beautiful. Bravo.
Wow.
Your gender.
I honestly don't know how to react to that, because I don't think, I don't think having multiple men, means anything.
So that's like I read, right? And shout out to her.
That's okay. I hope she's not cheating right now in her marriage.
Question of the week. What's your greatest regrets? And the second response is sending my ex happy Valentine despite having a write-up early this year saying, do not text her ever again.
Ooh.
That's like me with that lady.
That's exactly.
Yo. I feel you, bro. It's okay for you to want to, have the same experience that you had previously. You get me? There's no weakness. You can still try it again. Decide if you've texted her, just move on. Don't text her again. Avoid people like that. If you only question of the week, the third response, having to stop drinking soda because of my health. Just take me out, man.
Just did what?
Take me out, man.
Oh wow.
So having to stop drinking soda because of his health.
Yeah.
But it's not something that you want.
I get that.
Let me just die.
But it's like he rightly said, for his health, it's for his own good. I mean, drinking too much everything is bad. So taking too much, I mean, the same thing with alcohol, soda.
Is there any food you're addicted to?
That I'm addicted to?
That you love so much that you will not say no to?
Yes.
Aside, I know be that food they talk about too.
Chris.
No be that fair. No, normal food they talk about. So what food? What's the food?
Okay, so I love swallow.
Hi,
I love swallow. So in as much as I want to, watch my weight, I want to watch what I take.
Swallow anytime.
I don't think I can stay for like a week A week is too much. I can't stay for 2 days without swallow.
Why are you giving me traditional? Yeah, of course you are.
I am. I'm a traditional lady.
You dey pump and they are.
I dey pound them.
Man,
But now I don't pound anymore. No, I pound for
I
no
was
man.
about to say your wife material.
I do not pound for any
I was
man.
about to say this is a mother. I was about to say she's a
No, I am a mother. I am a baby girl. I am everything
And you
good
don't
you can
pound.
think of, but I can't pound. I mean, why do you expect me to pound yam?
And I feel you.
When there's yam pounder,
Of course.
when there's food processor,
Of course.
why do I need to pound yam?
But I like the proper traditional one that when you pound with love and some good vibe. Question of the week. Question of the week, guys. The one we have one here and it's quite a story, and I'll read it for you guys. My brother shouldn't have stopped me. I say again, my brother shouldn't have stopped me. I should have shot the bitch and accepted the consequences. She was right there, still fucking in my bed. Could have gotten them both, could have proper both of them. Their blood would have been my consolation, no matter the consequences.
Wow. Wow.
Question of the week. The next response is, telling my first crush that she didn't have to do nasty things to make me love her. Bro, how? Why? Do the nasty stuffs. Why? So imagine me telling my first crush, because, come on, she's already pretty. Don't worry, girl, you have me already. You don't have to do too much. You get me? So you know how a girl wants to probably do her own stuff just to get my attention. I've told her, don't do too much, don't worry.
No. Go all out.
That nastiness would have been nice, though.
Go all out.
Been nice. Question of the week, what's your greatest regrets? And this person is saying, not eating that jollof rice at the Owambe because I was watching my weight only to get home to an empty pot.
Oh, I can relate.
I can relate as well.
I can
relate as well. And it's painful.
Do you know what I do?
What do you do?
I go right in my freezer, bring hot eba, hot soup, microwave, remove the corset, sit on the floor. I don't mean dining, on the floor.
Princess,
I eat
hot soup. Bring on the floor, princess.
On the floor. I'll sit on the floor.
Do you know what your name is? Princess. Princess of where?
It's just a title.
Just a title.
How many property my papa leave for me?
Question of the week. Question of the week. What's your greatest regret, guys? Think about it right now, because I know you have regrets, but I know you've gone past there. And the next regret is rejecting a suitor who is now driving a Benz and peppering me on social media. That suitor, God will judge him for you. Yes.
Why God go judge him?
Do you have to pepper me?
What? You feel he's peppering you. He's living his life.
We should be together.
He's just guilty conscious.
Yeah, we should be together.
He's just conscious. Why did you leave him?
Hey, well, he come.
Why did you leave him? You feel he's peppering you, but he's living his life, driving his Benz, and
you be that kind of person.
Exactly. But I know they pepper anybody. Just
like, turn up the pic. What's your greatest regret? The last one is. Okay, let's do. I still have two more. So the second to the last rather. Not buying Bitcoin in 2015 because I thought it was Yahoo. I
thought so too. Yeah.
That's. I made that mistake as well.
Yeah. I did.
I heard about it. I didn't put hate.
Yeah, I didn't buy into it. Yeah.
They told me Sammy invest. Oh, no, they didn't tell me. I didn't have money at that time. I didn't even think about it. I was a broke nigga. So there was no point about Bitcoin.
I thought it was something like, when MMM came out.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought it was MMM. I didn't do MMM.
I still get money to invest.
So I held myself. I had all my friends, they did MMM. They come and say, oh, come and invest. Some people cashed out. Some of my friends cashed out and some lost. And when they lost, I started laughing at them. So when I heard about Bitcoin, I thought it's like another form of MMM. And
crazy.
I ran.
Crazy. But now look at you.
Yeah.
The ones that invested are now millionaires.
Exactly.
And we are what? By God's grace. Because
we're good.
Come on. I'm chilling. You get me? And the last question of the week is giving my tailor a last-minute job and believing her when she said, don't worry, I got you, sis. Normal thing now. Now will be that.
Now you F up.
Now will be that.
No, now you F up.
Now will be that.
You will give tailor now you F up. No worry.
Now will be that.
I no go try them.
Guys, that was the question of the week segments, and like you guys all know right now, the question was, what's your greatest regrets? Like I said, regrets. You've gone past that phase. You're a winner. Not today look your past because you're doing good. Trust me, you're on track. And on today's episode, we are talking fame or fade. Life after Big Brother Naija. And I've got my girl, my sweet girl. She's a girl. You get me? Forget that. I like the fact that she's a baby girl above every other thing. She's princess, but very, a traditional woman, but still a baby girl. We'll be talking life after Big Brother Naija with her. And the first question to you, baby, is, how have you been? It's been 3 years. Yeah?
3? Is it 3 or 4?
No, 3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
In 3 years.
It's 4. Okay.
So how have you been?
How time flies.
You know the vibe, eh?
Well, I'm good. I'm doing very well. I'm good. I'm okay.
Before the show, before the Big Brother show, what was life like for you? I'll tell you mine as well because I want us to have like a good, proper, intimate conversation. Trust me, if this was a love relationship, you'll be pregnant. So tell me.
Well, life after Big Brother, before Big Brother, just like, every other normal day. Like I said earlier, I'm a hustler. I believe in making my own money. I believe in working. So before Big Brother, I was doing a lot of things.
What was the major story, really?
Major stuff was I was into transportation.
Okay.
I was doing the likes of Bolt and Uber. I was driving myself. Yes, yeah, in Abuja. So I was also, I had other side hustles also I was, doing. And then Big Brother came,
Okay.
and I took the opportunity. Yeah, that's...
Talking about taking the opportunity with Big Brother. By the way, shout out to all the female Uber and Bolt drivers out there. They are amazing.
Yeah.
When she told me she used to run the Uber or the Bolts, I was dumbfounded because you know how the society have brought women to a place where there's a job for them niggas. When I say them niggas, the men, and there's one for them women, which is to take care of the home, to do that, and blah 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 blah. I like the fact that women are stepping up right now. If you want to hustle, you go all out. You see women driving chicken up, like on the streets. You get me? So it's no longer that era where women will sit down at home and say, my husband, no. Don't step up as a husband. They will leave you and they will be fine outside. You get me?
Yes.
So it's nice that you've had this sort of experience prior to the show. Now the question I want to throw out to you is the process to getting into the house. How interesting was it for you? Because mine was quite interesting, guys. And I'm telling you guys about it, but first let's sit our guests.
It was
it was different stages.
Yes, it was.
Tell me how.
It was actually interesting.
Tell me.
Because I didn't expect, to be in the house. I didn't expect I was gonna be, chosen.
Chosen.
I was driving one day and I picked up my girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh, the audition is on. Big Brother audition is on." I'm like, I beg.
Okay, not about what team.
I beg you. And she's like, "Princess, why don't you apply?" I said, "Kini, apply for waiting." And she pressured me and like, apply, just make a video, like, okay. I went home, thought about it. She still came to the house, met me, and still, kept on
that for us. Zani, what's her name?
There are actually 2. One is Ugoma.
Ugoma.
Yeah.
Ugoma, God will bless you.
One is Ugoma and the other one is Floxy.
Hi Floxy, shout out to you for making sure Princess made the video as well.
So excuse me. So I went, okay, so she came to the house, reminded me of the video, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I mean, it's just a video. What's the guarantee that I will, eventually make it to the house? I'm like, okay, let me make a video. And then I went to my friend's studio. Floxy is a makeup artist. So I went to her studio and she did a light makeup for me because I went through the website and I saw that, oh, you don't apply makeup, don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, okay, let's just, I mean, the sun is too much. I have someone about me.
You see the expression now, talking about me.
Exactly. So, but I just did something light, not heavy, and, Floxy took my phone and they made the video and boom, I submitted.
Stage 1. Why?
I submitted. And the next thing, I usually don't check my mail, aside from bank notification and, I don't get any other mail.
So you didn't pay anybody to
No, I
Definitely
didn't.
sure.
I didn't.
Una, yeah.
No, I didn't.
She did not pay anybody to be on the show.
No, I didn't.
And I'm
So
coming to my own story because
I got the
you guys
mail,
are choking me.
the first mail, and confirming that okay, you've gotten to the next. I'm like, okay. So that was when I took it.
Was it? Did you ever felt like it was calm when you got the first email?
No, I didn't feel like it was calm because no, I didn't feel like it was calm because I went through the right process. I followed the page. I saw all the instructions. I went through the websites.
So let me.
So I knew it was not.
So let me tell you my story to where you've told me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be I know you have an idea of where I came from already.
Of course.
I used to be a very regular boy on the street of Zaria, Kaduna State. One trouser, shout out to that trouser, yeah, with 4 t-shirts, white.
So you not trashed it.
Don't
should
try
be
it. Don't come out, but
we should be.
don't say me, all in the past. It's just in my head right now. Just in my head right now. We get me. So that trouser with those 4 t-shirts, you get me. I was living life like every other Abu Sides.
Just like Timaya, one white shoe and one knicker.
Just like Timaya, by the way, guys. So life was so interesting, and I used to be a big fan of BBN. You get me? I didn't go my neighbors go watch. So they say normal standard for my house. We don't get DSTV yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I have like 2 DSTV, so do not disrespect me. You feel me? So on this very fateful day, I was already shooting my nitty YouTube series around Zaria on Area Matter, which I was working with people around my neighborhood. They were already calling me director, blah blah blah. My small YouTube wing where they get like 1K views. For Zaria, and I mean they get an S view at that time. I didn't even know it was 18. You get me? So I saw the update on social media.
You were big, you just didn't know it.
Yes, I just didn't know. I was already big in my head. I just didn't know. So I saw the update on social media, the Big Brother Naija, blah blah blah. Normally, I will not even think about applying because I am just a normal person on the street of Zaria. I'm trying to figure out how life will be for me. And then something told me, Sammy, it's free of charge. Nobody say you as family. Why don't you just apply? And then I took my phone. I was going to do the video in my house, but my father no agree. My papa no allow me rest. If I do, hey guys, my name is Samuel Jacob. What are you in there? This. I said, okay, sir. I left this house for him, and I went outside to make the video.
Do you know the funny thing?
Tell me.
I got a hotel.
For you already big?
No, for the second audition. For the video audition, I got a hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a hotel because I didn't want. The instruction I read that you have to be in a quiet place. You have to be like where the.
I use my client's hostel.
I went to get a hotel, paid for a hotel room, went to the reception, told them, because when I started getting the whole mails, first mail, second mail, I knew that I had a chance. So I started believing in myself. So I went to the reception and I told them that, please, I just need this room. I'm not going to sleep here. I eventually did not sleep there. I'm not going to sleep here. I just need this room for like 2 hours. Even if NEPA brings the lights, please do not turn off the gen. I pleaded with the guy. I said, I have an interview.
The audition was for like 2 hours?
No, it wasn't. I just said it wasn't up to, yeah, I think 30 minutes or less. It wasn't up to that. I just said that so they won't turn off the gen. I'm like, my life depends on this interview. Please.
And so my life depends on this
exactly. And the guy assured
and was it successful?
Yes.
Interview. Like I was saying, yeah, for me, I applied, I went through the first stage and I got to the Zoom meeting situation, which you're talking about. I used my friend's hostel, shout out to Kia and Solex. We had the first video audition and I had issues with Zoom. The guy couldn't hear me. After I done the plan for like 20 days.
You say your village people, they after your life.
I'm like, hello sir, I know, can you hear me, sir? The guy said, okay, I can hear you, but he couldn't hear me. He's like, Samuel, I cannot hear you. This is an opportunity for a lifetime and I cannot hear you. Oh, like, sir, this, and all of that. And the guy told me to
go off and then come back.
I tried it didn't work. And then he emailed me that he was going to reschedule my audition.
You were lucky.
My sister, if that was the case, you get me? The second audition that was rescheduled because of God's grace. Yeah, came. I'd mastered Zoom. I don't call my friend for Zoom steady like 10 times. I know they do normal call again. Hello, how far you hear me? Sir, correct. I don't sabi Zoom. It's Zoom situation. You get me? And it was time for the audition. The time was 11 or so, and I came all dressed. A bit tensed, but
of course,
sure. It was like my first audition ever.
Of course, yeah.
I never done any audition in my life.
Same here. And my first Zoom meeting, Zoom call. But that's my first Zoom call.
We're on the same. We're at the same level. So we had that audition, and I went live. Guess what? I still have the same issue. Second reschedule.
Wow.
And the guy told me straight up. I got the hack. A few minutes after a few minutes to my finish time. And the guy told me, man, I'm out of time, really, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he told me, try again next year. Whoa. As soon as you know how I've never been heartbroken in my life. Life has never been hard.
I can imagine.
You cannot imagine. You cannot imagine. Babe, I was happy. You know my friends, I told them I came to shoot in the house. So I had to tell them it was Big Brother. They were so excited. It was Zoom meeting. I have bad news. They don't ban columnism. Got try again next year. Everybody was just sad. I took my bags. I'm like, you know, guys, let me go to class. Not this year I don't get left. I'm a psychology student. Let me go to my class. I can read my book. I'll go sit on serious person for life. And I was telling God, is this it? You bring me this close to fame or this close to a life and just leave it like that. Now I want to be on the show. And I was just over around the school. I had prayed already. Like serious prayer, kabosh. Now this I not be spiritual personally. Proper prayer, midnight prayer, 12 midnight, I wake up and I blast in tongues. You get me? Then 2 days after, guess what happened? I got
a call back.
Final reschedule.
Wow.
Come and see me dancing. It was, you see that I am still excited from that experience, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not even about anything. That was how I came back and everything was seamless. The guy told me rescheduling this audition was worth it for him.
Wow.
But he told me that he could not sleep after he told me try again next year. So my prayer works. So prayer works.
Of course it does.
Prayer works.
It does.
I'm not even capping. Prayer
Wow.
works. My girl, you made me cry. So guys, like I was saying, prayer works, and that was how I got on the show for me. For Princess, she was ambitious, persistent, and of course the God factor as well. And that was how we both met on the Big Brother show. On that show, that house was the finest house I'd been to in that time.
Yeah.
I was excited. Come and see colors. Above all, they had fine people in the house. The one was the niggas. I came in with them boys. As soon as I stepped into the house, I saw Boma. Boma was like, yo, Sammy, Wagwan. I said, you get accents. You get accents.
How do I meet up?
Wait till they saw. I grew up in Zaria, straight up. You get me? He's like, yo, what's good?
The outside they go.
I wear kaftan. Na kaftan I wear lunch. Na day one. Na kaftan I wear above key standard. You get me? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Hi, how are you? And I looked behind me, it was Cross. And he tapped me, yo, what's up, my bro? I'm like, everybody get accents. Now I define who will talk normal. Now I meet Nee. Nee, they speak pidgin. I say, Okbeo. I became friends with Nee. We started talking. I feel like with my set here, I don't think I used to be a very confident person. When I got on the show, I was a bit, honestly, I was intimidated because everybody on that show had a life already. I just left. I was in my final year in uni, first semester, when I left for the show. I was looking forward to a life. There was no purpose to be specific on my end. You get me? I got on the show and I'm seeing people that are already actors, people that have lived in Yankee for like years.
Mm-hmm.
Maria Flies, she's a flight attendant. Perry was an actor, a proper actor already, and every other person. On that show, Princess was an Uber driver. She could pay for an hotel for audition. You get me? I went to my friends. It was university standard. You get? And I was intimidated. But the niggas, shout out to them. Saga, Emmanuel, Nee, every other nigga, every other person that was KV, blah, blah, blah. They made me very comfortable. They didn't even know White Money. We were gisting. White Money knew I spoke Hausa. We speak Hausa, Yani, Babana, Megi, Paruani. With a gist. So I became very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
You get me? And then the woman came in. They are princess. They walked in, and I'm like, who are this in my life? I never seen 30 girls like this. I think the first girl that walked in was Angel. Yes. And I'm like, who is this? All these tattoos and this body. Come on, Sammy, you're about to have a good time. She came in, she sat down, crossed her legs.
And you did that. You did eventually. Let's not go there.
She was facing me directly when other girls were walking in. Jackie B came in, banging body, beautiful smile. Maria. I said, this is about to be fun, oh. And all the other ladies came in, including Princess. Yes. She didn't come to joke. At first, I was scared of her.
Yeah, you were. You told me that several times.
Because
why are you scared of me?
Like, Sammy, if she woos you, so that's basically how I felt when I got on the show.
Yeah.
I was intimidated, but at some point,
it was a beautiful
experience. I became a stepping stone for me because everybody made me comfortable, from you to everyone else was on the show. How was your first experience on the show? because we're about to dive from what's up with the show to life after the show.
Yeah.
You get me? So how was your experience on the show?
It was good. It was good. Like I said, I didn't expect, to be there. And when I found myself there, I'm like, okay, I'm naturally a very, quiet,
Jovial.
quiet and jovial. Also, I can be an introvert and extrovert at the same time, depending on, the environment that I find myself. So for the first 1 week, it was a bit difficult for me because I haven't been in that kind of space before, like I'm always alone. I'm a loner. I've lived alone. I left home at a very young age and I've always been alone. So I love my
Space.
comfort, my space a lot. So it was a bit difficult for me to, mingle.
Okay.
And like you also, the first person I got connected to in the house, I think. Oh,
I gave you a bed, yeah?
what? Were you the one that gave me a bed?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah.
I got it. What are you talking about?
Thank
Got
you.
Got Do you still need a bed? Wow. Go on, Barry. Sorry for interrupting you.
So I think I got connected with
Yeah, we were connected. Yeah.
Nii at first, then J Paul. I think J Paul before Nii or Nii before J
You
Paul.
want to take out where you guys going
At
to
first-
chemistry on the show?
At first, the first week we were just okay.
You have good friends right now.
Right now, she's my
Parties, like
she's my
the video call each other
my-
every time when they wake up and
she's my ride or die,
Alright.
Yeah. So, but I mean, at the first week, we're just there. It was, I think, the second week that we started, getting close, and yeah. So it was a bit difficult for me the first week, but eventually I started, mingling. I started, finding my way around. Yeah. So, but it was a beautiful experience overall.
Perfect. It was a beautiful experience for both myself and Princess. There was enough food and all of that. Right now, I want us to talk about the life after Big Brother Naija. For me, I was shocked though. I was shocked.
When you came out,
My first week outside of the show, somebody invited me to his house and they told me, I just like you. I like the way you talk. I like the fact that you're authentic. Send me your account number. I'm like, okay. And I give him. And he sent me 500,000 naira.
Wow.
Like, me that I've never had 100,000 in my accounts. Just give me 500K. I was first 500,000. Now, it was a flex for me at that time. 500,000. You get me? And I was so excited. And that evening, I think, we had a meeting with the stylist who was supposed to measure me for an outfit for a shoot. And they gave me my invoice and it was 250K. Now we're getting 500K. I don't talk.
On top,
I feel like
small play.
I will soon become a billionaire.
On top small play where you say
They
make
collect
play.
50, the money don't turn from 500,000 naira. I'm like, is this the plan for me, God? Because it's not like I had any money saved before I got on the show, Princess. You get me? So this is the question I'm throwing at you. How did you mentally prepare for life after Big Brother Naija? And was it what you expected? Because for me, I evolved, I learned, I drove through those challenges. I had to grow physically and mentally.
Of course.
So how did you mentally prepare for it called the life after Big Brother Naija? And was it what you expected?
I did not prepare for life after Big Brother.
You just wanted to just face whatever.
I did not prepare because I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
I just came out and boom, I saw what I saw.
What did you see?
A lot.
Tell me, what did you see?
At first, the love was massive. The love was beautiful. I got a lot of, love from different people,
Okay.
male, female, but I didn't know what to expect. I just, in my head,
Enjoying the balls and all of that.
I mean, coming out of the house, I already knew I wanted to go back to hustling. I already knew.
You already had that in mind already.
Yes, I already knew that. Okay, so this platform is just for for me to number one. There's this stereotype about ladies, especially beautiful ladies.
Okay. That are very curvy.
Okay, yeah, so people didn't believe that somebody like me, like you said, with can
I got
be can be a taxi driver, can have such
a lifestyle.
would I call it a handwork,
Can choose that.
that's what I do.
Okay.
So they believe that once you're beautiful, once you have a certain shape,
Too sexy.
exactly,
Beautiful
you're
voice. Edible eyes.
so once you have that a certain shape, you are features exactly. You are you automatically, start. I'm trying to like
You will start following people, or people start following you. You get me? So with Princess Francies, you say the impression people have about people are
exactly
women, in the sense that they feel like they sell their body.
exactly. Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
That's not what's up. She had to go back to the streets, which is what the taxi situation. Which
I didn't drive. I did after the show.
so men were asking her. They were asking her also, but she was
even before the show. Even before the show, Sammy, wait. Before the show, I get a lot of male admirers. A lot. I took someone to the airport one time. I dropped the person at the airport, and the man, was struggling with his bus. Normally, when I come, I don't come down. I sit in the car. You enter, I take you, so you don't even know what's behind or what's in front. And so he was struggling with his,
hold up.
something.
You don't know what is behind, my brother. Know what is behind before you have a plan. Talk to me.
So when I came down to assist him, and the man was like, "What the?" And he's like, "Why is a beautiful lady like you doing this type of job?" I'm like,
what's wrong with the job?
What's wrong with the job? He said, "You're too beautiful to do this kind of job."
You should be a married woman, housewife. Is that what
I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he said. And I'm like, well, this is what I do, so, and I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable with it, So before then, there's this, notion that when you're a certain type of way, there are certain jobs or certain things that you are to do as a lady. But I didn't really care. I believed in my hustle. I believed in I still believe in making legit money. I still believe in hustling for your money.
Okay.
You understand? I don't believe in, going from one place to the other, from one man to the other. Try not to say that.
From one,
So
sexual partners to the other.
Exactly.
Before you moved to Abuja, after the show, you were in Lagos, yeah?
Yeah, I was in Lagos for a while. I live in Abuja.
Okay.
I've always lived in Abuja.
You've always been in Abuja?
I auditioned for the show from Abuja, and I flew to Lagos.
From Abuja?
Yes, from Abuja.
So after the show, how long were you in Lagos for? It was up to a year.
Okay, no, it wasn't up to a year, because I was shuttling between Lagos and Abuja. I was going to Abuja, coming
first
to
time in Lagos.
No, it wasn't my first. I was born in Lagos.
This one has been an hustler already.
It wasn't my first.
So for me, it was my first time in Lagos, guys. And I've always wanted to go to Lagos, Echo. You get me, the whole yellow bus situation, the traffic. I wanted to be in that kind of experience, the heat, the smell. I wanted to like smell Lagos. You get me, and feel like a Lagos boy. So coming to Lagos, I had expectation already. It was coming as a regular person, NYSC perhaps. Yeah, I would have done the whole taxi situation. I know we use boats. How much I get on with the book boats?
It was cheap at that time, not like now.
I will not still use the boat. We enter normal bus. You get me? That was I will probably go through the normal Lagos process. But I didn't go through that process. Glory be to God. After the show, I went straight to Lekki Phase 1.
Wow.
And I was living very close to Admiralty Way. You get me?
Yeah.
You know my house?
Yes.
So at my place, I lived around everything. Lounges, supermarkets, women.
You were a bad boy.
That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I was in the center of everything. Everything fun that will make you spend money. I was in Lagos. I was in Zaria Ball. I'm in the center of enjoyments. I was distracted. I was chopping life. I was always having a fun, partying and all of that, princess. And I enjoyed Lagos the time I had. Because come on, I am young. It was that time that I needed to explore life on that level. Because right now, I have decided to focus on what life is at the moment. Decide what I want to do. I was acting on it. For example, my business, PSC in Nigeria, my career as what as Sammy, and a lot of step has been taken towards becoming a proper, fulfilled individual. My question now to you is this, baby. Were there moments when you regret ever joining the show? Have you ever thought about this? Has a day ever come and you're like, I shouldn't have gone on the show? Because I've had that moment as well. There are down moments in our lives that there was a time I was going through a lot after the show, and I had not gotten my place, my lucky face at that time. I was I'd moved from the apartment I was staying to an hotel. I was paying about 40K every day. You get me? From the hotel, I think this family friend Richard and told me, you know what, come over to my place. I have a place in VGC, close to VGC, HRC Estates. Shout out to you, Dr. Ken Mark. And I moved to their BQ. It was not so comfortable for a guy that left the show. Was in a nice apartment. They moved to an hotel. Then now moving to like a BQ. You get me? I was there trying to figure out, like, it's not like I had any rich uncle somewhere that I could text, or any rich auntie somewhere that I could text. It's not like there was any sugar mommy on the side that was sending me money, because that's what people thought I was doing. I was doing Jikulu, me, or my Mr. Jacobo. No, that was not the case. I was praying. I was trying to figure out life on my end. And sometimes I am frustrated. I just get drunk. I just get liquor and I drink and just sit down in that cruise, because I don't want to think about what life has. That moment, have you had that experience in your own life so far? Because I navigated through that experience, and eventually I got my place, and it was nice, it was beautiful. But have you had that moment in your life?
Yes, I have.
And I didn't almost regret towards joining the show, because
not so much regret. Sometimes I just feel, well, it doesn't happen anymore. At some point, I feel like, who sent me? Ask myself that question.
Why do you feel like that? What is the scenario that brought you to that?
Sometimes,
because I want the audience to understand, the audience and future housemates to understand.
I'm a very free person. I love freedom. I love the fact that I can go anywhere I want to go without having. I can go anywhere I want to go without having anybody. Oh, is that Princess? I don't like that.
Why did you go on the show?
That's the question. That's why sometimes I ask myself, who sent you? Because
is that the regret?
It's not a regret. Like, it's not a regret. It's something that, is something that happens once in a while. You just ask yourself, maybe you go out and come back and something happens outside, and then
unless I'm not dressed fine.
And like, who sent? It's not about dressing fine. Sometimes you're not in that mental space.
So recently,
people expect you to always smile, put up a smile,
okay,
always be cordial, always,
I think that's a normal expectation.
Do you understand? And you forget that I'm human.
You might be going.
You understand? It's possible I left my house angry,
not happy. Yeah.
You understand? Someone provoked me or something happened in my family. I'm human.
Well, you're living
and I'm angry
to a different environment.
You understand?
You get me? Maybe listen. I get you. But with regards to this gist right now, yeah? The way people perceive you, yes, I know that it matters how you feel at that time. You get me? But this is what I do. When I leave the house feeling somehow, I know that I'll be meeting new people. For example, Uber drivers in Abuja, they can be very, very annoying. They feel a particular way about a previous passenger, then transfer the aggression on the next passenger. And I don't think it's fair. I feel like whatever issue you have from wherever you're connected.
Okay, so that's for somebody that has somebody doing business or doing something that is rendering public service.
Okay.
That's
how you put it. Okay.
I am not buying and selling anything to you. Do you understand?
Public figure. You are princess, for God's sake.
I don't know about that.
You are princess. Yeah, that's it. You
don't expect, me to always be. Yeah, I know it's okay to, put up a smile and all that. Exactly. But sometimes people expect you to go out of your way just to appear a certain way.
I get you.
And sometimes it's not cool.
So there's no regret.
There's no regret. It's just sometimes.
It's just how you feel sometimes.
Sometimes, exactly.
All of that.
But it doesn't happen anymore because I'm free. I think I'm back to my normal life. I go to the markets, the street markets. I buy my foodstuffs. I go home and cook.
So without a question just came to my head. I want to try it out. So let me ask the person you are today. Without Big Brother, will you say be this person right now? Person you are today, level you are in financially, physically, when it comes to assets, what you know at the moment, will you say be this person outside of Big Brother?
Well, I think I would say yes. You know why?
Why?
Because I already had Big Brother is a platform. You understand, that made me, that put me out there. That made people to know me, know what I'm into, know what I am doing. But. And I'm grateful for the show. I am so grateful for the show. But without the show, it probably would have taken me a longer time, longer years to, get, but I already had structure. I already knew what I wanted.
Already.
Exactly. I already knew what I wanted. While I was on the show, I kept on hammering on the fact that I want to have an e-hailing app.
Okay. Talk about the e-hailing app.
I already had that idea.
Talk about that. What's that?
So I already had that idea. I already knew that I want to do this. So what the show did for me was help
Publicity.
me. Exactly, publicity.
What's the e-hailing situation? What's it about?
We're still on it. So what happened? I'm still on it. You get? I almost got scammed.
Oh wow!
I almost got scammed. So I had to hold on, because I was so much in a hurry. So when I got out of the show, a lot of people reached out.
I'm trying to know what the e-hailing. Is it an
Just
app?
it's an app.
What's that?
Just like Bolt and Uber. Uber app that you have on your phone. So I want to have my own app.
What's
you can download on your phone. I was almost not scammed. If you scam me, I was almost scammed.
So
I was this close to losing millions.
So you didn't pursue the...
No, not with those people anymore. So I'm now taking my time. I'm now being more careful right now. So, but I mean, we're still working on it, definitely. But aside from that, there are so many other things that I've done. I'm still doing.
I know you cook very well as well. So
I do, but I mean, I'm not doing that for business right now.
Yes, that's why I'm your friend. When are you going to book cooking?
Holla at me.
Oh, I'm gonna holla at you. A very, very deep question. You know how we always like 24 Housemate or more, different careers and different journey after the show. For some housemates, like I said in my introduction, they are soaring like eagles, having a good life. They were on this level, they have grown. Why for others?
Of course.
It's I don't know, but they're trying to figure out life. How do you, or rather, for those who are faded from limelights, was that intentional or circumstantial? Because when I say faded, I'm saying, you know what I mean by faded. I'm not trying to bring down any housemates. I know everybody's out there doing their best, but with regards to saying to staying relevant, you get me? Was it intentional on their end? Because both of us we're both ex-housemates. You get me? People see me and they're wondering that I'm doing okay. Because they see me like, is that Sammy? Wow, I thought it was going through why would I be going through a lot?
That's because you don't show what they want to see on social media. The fact that somebody is not, for me, I've been out of the media for over a year.
Why?
It was intentional. So the fact that you no longer the fact that you no longer see someone on the media doesn't mean the person is not.
Nigerians, can you guys hear? Say that again.
It doesn't mean the person is not.
The part that's it from the parts, yeah. Yes, I'm listening, baby. We didn't hear you very well.
So it was intentional from my own part.
Okay.
I decided
to stay
out, to stay off social media.
Did anybody break your heart? Tell me the truth. This is a safe space.
No, nobody did. Breaking my heart will not stop me from being on social media.
Strong. Yeah, stop there.
It doesn't mean that someone has not broken my heart before.
Did you cry?
I didn't. I cried inside.
That's not bad. When does it? Yes.
I cried inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your response to the question, because I'm trying to bring the listeners.
There are so many people that are doing well, but you're probably not seeing it because they don't want to put it out there.
Do you think other people are faking the lifestyle they have? Some of our housemates?
I don't know. I don't know.
So you don't think that some people are faking is just them doing whatever they want to do, honestly?
I honestly don't know. For me, whatever works for you, by all means necessary, go ahead.
Sammy, whatever works for you. Princess has said by all means necessary. Here shows. Go ahead.
I'm doing what is working for me. You do what works for you. I mean.
And Big Sam is what works for me right now.
Exactly.
And I've got Princess, the one and only Omani-chan of Obudu Kingdom. Hi. And is there like a priest that can just join
them together, right?
Let me just
I'll actually look good together.
You will have my daughter.
Are you okay?
I have about 3 kids already.
You want to make me baby mama number 5?
I didn't marry the rest, so I'm married.
Now wow.
Now wow.
Translate.
Now wow. So the reason why I asked the question, for those who faded from the limelight, was that intentional or circumstantial, is because after the show, we have structures like teams that will have helped us become better brands. Correct? You get me? For me, the issue, I felt I wish shout out to everybody that was with me after the show, because they were my friends from Zaria. They flew into Lagos and they were literally my team. Shout out to Beverly. She was like my peer. I don't know if you know Beverly.
I
This angel, let's move around with me.
Yeah, I think yeah.
She was like, even she at some point she became a manager. You get me?
Gotcha.
And she really wanted me to do better. She went all out, and I don't want to bring down the job that they have done or that they did then, even though it wasn't really up to standard. Yeah, and one of the reasons why I was a bit laid back at that time. Yeah, I must commend them because they went all out for me, regardless their little knowledge when it comes to what branding. But I feel like it's very paramount for any ex-housemate to have the perfect team for the future housemate that are coming in this year, next year. It's very important that you have the word perfect team. As long as you have the notion that you're about to get on the show, because it's a God's thing. I kind of knew I was going to get on the show.
So sorry to come in there. Sometimes, like for me, even though I was seeing little money here and there, I didn't have that. I didn't have enough money to put in that structure to get into the show.
It's expensive.
Do you understand?
That was the issue.
So I think that's what the people that already has structure, that already have
money,
and the people that already has, and trust me, there's nothing you do without money. Everybody needs money. So when you call somebody and say, "Oh, I want you to do this for me. I want you to manage my social media account," they are telling you, "Okay, you're paying me 1 million naira upfront, and then after the show, you're giving me 3 million naira."
Of course, now you're a princess now.
Do you understand?
I'm giving you the response for them because
exactly.
That's what they literally see.
Exactly.
The princess just left the show.
Exactly. So
people that will give you some money.
Exactly. That's what
they give you money after the show.
Yeah, they give me.
People that are cheating with that too. Give me money after the show.
12 million naira.
Hey, wait. How many pause? I want to call somebody. They gave me 12 million naira. No wonder. No wonder.
They did not give me any money.
Was many. Wow. My video.
So that is, so it's not easy for like the people like trying to get on the show. Like
so you have to work.
It's not easy, and sometimes you don't know that you will be on the show. You don't know that you will be picked.
Sure.
For the show.
You're working on fit.
You understand, and then eventually when you get picked, you don't have enough time.
So you want to
put yourself together.
I didn't have money to even put myself together.
You don't have enough time to put yourself together.
Yeah.
You understand? For me, I spent a lot of money. I live in Abuja. The show is in Lagos.
I live in Zaria.
Do you understand? So and I aside from logistics, flights, tickets,
sure.
You have to pay for accommodation, a lot. And then you have
talking about spending money, your princess.
Do you understand? So not everybody has that. Some people will get picked, and then when it gets to the point where they have to start, come to Lagos, do this, do that, they back out.
Talking about spending money,
because by the time you calculate how much you are spending, you're gonna spend is a lot, and you don't have that money at hand.
That's a lot.
You just say, "I'm gonna make a rest."
Honestly, yeah. Talking about spending money, there was a time on the show. I think the first week, I had spent before I got on the show, I had spent around over 300k in total.
But you spend small money now. Your money not too much.
You get it. In total, I spent small money. You see what you should talk about? Now small shaking money now I spend. I got to the show and I was just talking with Nini, and Nini was complaining about the particular bond straight that she had gotten at that time for 1.something million naira. I said, Nini, your hair only 1.something. Me, the whole money I spent for that process was like 300 and something, and they just started laughing. You get me? So it really matters what you can handle after the show, because if you do not have money after the show, you need to be praying. You need God, and with the whole lifestyle around you, you cannot believe. You cannot put your leg. Yeah, like either you become a pastor and know that God will be pray for you, or you choose the world. You get me? Because you need to fund the lifestyle properly for you to be able to live the lifestyle you want. And if you can't do that, no pressure yourself.
Don't pressure yourself. It was easy for me because I'm not used to that lifestyle.
And I feel even men, the niggas go through a lot. You're a lady, princess. I'm not trying to put you in that pull that stereotype over you right
I
now.
get that.
But you're a woman. You can always. I feel like you're a gem that can always find their way around. In the sense that this is not in the sense. Don't understand where I'm coming from. You have there's an edge always for people that ex-housemate, especially if they're women. For a man, I don't talk too much, Princess. I have friends, but they don't know my business. I'm not going able to anybody to for
I
that.
don't think there is an edge.
You don't think there's an edge?
I don't think there's.
So you don't think so? Nobody has told you one day, Princess. I'm not trying to get between your legs. I want you to fly with me to Mauritius.
It's not possible.
It's not,
it can never happen.
Why can't? No, it's just
nobody
relax
can
now.
meet
It's
you.
not saying.
Wait, nobody can meet you. No man can meet you and say, Princess, I want you to fly to Casablanca.
I can do that. What are you talking about? What do you mean no man can do that?
Why haven't we gone?
Why
are we not?
You want to come with me?
Why are we not on private jets right now?
I don't get private jet now.
There's no man that will tell you, I want you
Still want to private jet.
Fly with me to so and so without having an intention.
No, like I don't know for real. Okay, I've had proposal like that, and there was not going to be anything that wasn't really.
You've had proposal from men or women.
Women, of course.
Hey, you have to put that out there.
Okay, I've had proposal from the women.
Okay, and you think they don't want anything in return?
I feel like I just want to clear my head. I just go. What?
And you think what do you think that's without having anything in mind?
Like what?
Sammy,
what do you mean?
Serious.
Like what?
Be serious.
I feel like whatever intention they have, I also have as well.
Oh, so
you get me. So if we're traveling for like a good like.
So that makes both of you.
As long as there's.
So that's the thing. You have so that's the thing. That's the thing. It's easier for you men.
What do you
understand? Yes, it's easier. You can't walk up to me and tell me, oh, you want me to travel with you to Mauritius or Casablanca or wherever.
Princess, me.
You don't have any intention, any ulterior motive.
What if he's just trying to be your friend?
What?
What if he's just trying to be your friend? He probably enjoys your company.
Sammy, let's not go there. You and I know it's not true. You and I know it's not possible.
Okay.
So let's leave that.
She has said it's not possible for a man to tell her, hi, Princess, I like your vibe. I like the way you relate with people. I see you as well. But I'll respect you. I want us to go on a trip to Thailand.
Why? Why do you want to go on a trip with me?
I want to get to know you. I like you right now, but I'm not rushing.
And you think going on a trip with me is the only way to know me?
No, I'm just trying to give you like extra. Why are you being defensive, baby?
I'm not being defensive. I want to understand what you're saying.
I think going on the trip with you is like the best thing for us, because at the end you're taking a break. Nigeria is stressful, Princess. Like you're out there in the sea, just basking in the sun.
Please, is there any man like that out there? Hit me up.
All right, people. Hit her up. She's ready to travel. Your passport active?
Very, very active. I have 10 years.
And I want to remind you guys that she's also very sexy as well. All right, guys. It's been Big Sam Boys. And you know the vibe. It's always good vibe in this place. My guest here, Princess, has been amazing. Let me see your nails. Gosh. Can you paint? Just show them your nails. Just show them. You guys need to make that people, Princess. So she got claws. You get big. It's been Big Sam Voice, guys, and I've had a very good time with Princess. She has been able to bring us to the understanding that the life after BBNaija can be very, very normal, in the sense that we can just have the same emotion as you. If things are tough in the country, I may be going through the same thing as well.
Of course.
I think there was a time in my life I was totally broke. I was on 0-0. My light bill finished. Now, I was so I kept literally my meter kept doing pain.
I heard that sound one day. I say, God, I hope so. Not my meter they beep.
You get me? So we all have those challenges when it comes to life as well, and the goal is for us to never have them again in life. And that's how we're working like that every day. And if you don't see anybody on social media, it's not because the person is depressed or going through a lot. You can text the person and say, hi, Princess, send a BN in funds, and the person will respond to you. Like people like me, you'll never see me, but if you see me, you'll love me. It's Big Sam Voice, and it was Fade, and it was Fame or Fade, Life After BBNaija with Princess Francies. And it's a wrap on this episode. See you on the next episode, guys. Bless up.